Hey,
We're back for round one, and this hand is pretty bad.
yeah, we're gonna mulligan.
Mulling it because we don't have any planes. Nice.
Oh,
We have to mull this. None of the cards in our hand will ever be playable this game. Planet Waves, that's me. He kept. Yes, we'd like to mull.
thanks, AJ. Wow, because you did that, I was like it didn't register my click. Oh,
Yep, let's mull. I think we have to mull this too. Or, I guess these are all playable cards.
I mean,
Right?
do I mull one more time just to hope to get 3 lands, or I? Ugh.
Um, the only conditions under which we win is if we draw 2 lands from the top, and I think, like,
No,
that's
that's
better
not. That's
odds.
not true. We can draw 2 in the next 3 lands. We can hit. We
I,
can skip a land drop.
I think we have to keep this, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because if we draw planes, this is a pretty high impact. Or
Yeah,
not.
we have to assume we're drawing a plane soon. Probably 2 planes. Maybe we just shouldn't drop a land this turn. Act like we kept a no-lander.
Our opponent didn't even say anything. Aww.
That's because he's actually me drafting at a different computer.
And you drafted all the green cards. You probably knew you were getting that pincer spider.
Yeah. Sweet. Everything's coming together. Don't worry, now it's just like he was on the play. And got to draw 4 more cards.
Oh man, his deck is scary.
I know. I wish we were in those colors. That's not
Yes.
me. Close that.
I
I
should.
feel like that man was mocking me.
Yes. Okay.
So, we're in this game.
No, this is a hard decision.
No, you play this guy, because this one is more valuable.
Yeah.
And I would rather he blow a fire ice on our Disciple of Kangi than won us with Samite Archer. Oh, man. Oh, man. I just feel like comparatively our opponent is luckier than we are right now.
Obviously.
Sweet.
Well, that worked out in our favor.
You're gonna smash into that guy, right?
Yeah, I am.
I mean, I know he can probably stand to 1-for-1 some guys for a few turns, but I think we get the
Pilgrim? It affects the board a lot more.
yeah, I guess it does. I mean, the Samite Archer is also kind of a clock and maybe restricts him from playing certain guys. All I know is that we don't want the Pilgrim and the Archer on the board at the same time when neither is active. Because I'm just waiting for Fire Ice to wreck our day.
What about
Uh,
our opponent making us randomly reveal cards we can't cast to kill our creatures?
that's pretty sad because this is one of those times when... Oh...
I'm attacking with both of these.
Yeah, you are.
And then we're gonna play the same Archer.
Because we're not, right now, we're not really afraid he's going to be able to Fire Ice our guys. We're afraid he's going to be able to Planeswalkers scorn them. And he's going to be able to. Is this only sorcery speed? For some reason I want to say it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's something to
Maybe,
be about.
yeah, maybe he'll miss. This is one of the best looking planeswalkers, by the way. When are they gonna make his card?
What is that, Tevish Zot? Well, pretty soon he's going to be able to double Planeswalkers scoring us. Why didn't we mold a 0, Chris?
I guess I should have mulled more, so we wouldn't have cards in our hand.
Well, next game we'll tech him out by just mulling to 0, and then his Planeswalker's scorn will be useless. Pew. What did he kill? I'm just happy he didn't kill the Samite Pilgrim. But I think we only have a matter of time now. Hey, can we play the Familiar and the Manacles?
I'm conceding this game. I don't want to show him anymore.
Are you sure?
Do you think we're gonna come back against
That's
this?
a real threat. I want to see more of his deck. If we see another enchantment, we might want to bring an Aura Blast. You know what I mean?
Okay, so
Wait. Don't you want to attack with Disciple before we do anything?
that's fine. Yeah.
Let's just play quickly.
Well, don't click anywhere.
I guess he's going to be able to see some cards from our hand, but I don't really care. Wait, why is he doing this? Just because he...
I guess he's trying to...
Okay, so he showed us a combat trick. I already feel good about just having done that. I'm not sure why that was worth it. Why did he do that?
I don't know.
I guess it's a cantrip.
His deck is very awkward. I think we can... I think I'm going to take out the Stormscape, cut an island, and go the more aggressive... Like, maybe even... Maybe we should just cut blue. Maybe we should, or we could just maybe even... We could almost play, like, white-red.
Oh, he saw our other card.
Yep. I'm as sad as you are.
Oh.
Well, the good news is this thing... Wait, no, he can just kill everything. Oh well. We're going to go into slow mode.
Yep. We're going to go into F6 mode.
Hey, look, it's Travis.
Travis, our chance of the drawing board.
Pausing.
Look.
Okay. We're back. I was tired of pop-up, so I turned Do Not Disturb on.
What did he just feel? So now we get to see some real threats to see if we want to bring in Dead Ringers.
I mean,
he's not really... How many lands does he have out on the table?
A lot.
So if we play... Wait.
I'm not playing a Griffin yet.
I just want to eliminate 4-drops from our hand so our Coalition Honor Guard can live. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
I mean, I guess you can just use Planeswalker Scorn twice.
Climber?
That can't go.
This might be the best snid.
And by snid, you don't mean creature, beast. You mean... Oh, I hope this guy doesn't have Consume Strength. That card's so good. Yeah, he already knows this card's in our hand.
And if we draw a red, we can drop both of our other cards, and then... I just want him to...
Keep showing us threats?
Did I guess that I F something.
You just F6. What's he doing?
Pumping the ebony.
Oh, that's fine.
I feel like we're showing him a lot more than he's showing us. I mean, I guess we see these fat guys.
We can use what we're seeing more than... Yeah. I mean, we obviously just lose, but we know that like he's mainly black-green now, I guess.
I'm very tempted to go down to red-white with a hint of black.
I understand. I could definitely conceive of that as being the option. Or do you want to put in a hint of blue for our Raka disciples?
Ooh, yeah, I forgot about that.
They just make things flying, though. That's not that exciting.
I guess we have Hooded Kavu and Exotic Curse.
So we don't lose here? Oh, we do. Okay. Yeah, I did my math wrong. Okay, so we would be cutting 4 cards, not being able to use Illuminate's card draw feature, which is fine. Okay, what would we be bringing in? Yep. Pollen Remedy.
I don't know if we care about Pollen Remedy based off what we saw. Do we? Maybe we just want to cut, like, these 2 cards and bring in these 2 cards and go down to, like, 3 islands.
That's possible. I just want to, like, we could be potentially more consistent overall and not play those 2.
And then play... I mean, we've got, like, a stun.
So lame.
Yeah. Stun's okay, maybe.
Samite Archer is good, too. I mean, that would have been good against him.
It would kill, yeah. Maybe we just want to cut the familiar and turn this into a mountain.
which maybe we should have done originally.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know if you ever did that. You didn't click OK.
I'm not clicking OK right now
Oh, okay. I
because
mean, we could also cut either the living airship or the factor fiction.
I like the factor fiction against him, even though he had that planeswalker. Maybe we want to bring in this blast and take out tactics and bring in Kabu Runner.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Or we could take out the Maniacal. Or
Manacles, I think, is fine. I think bringing in the Kabu runner seems right, even though it's a little slow. The other card is Pollen Remedy, right?
Yeah.
And then the Surviving Dose, which is a cantrip. So like we could just cut blue
Stun
and run
is-
cantrips.
Stun is way better, I think.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I actually like this okay. You brought in an extra mountain, right?
Yeah.
This seems right. It seems awkward, but I guess we should have kept the opening hand last time. Then the old loose keep. We'll play first, I think.
Oh.
Why did that happen again? Do you want to... I think mulling is probably still the right answer.
I know it's the right answer, I just don't want to.
Let's do it. He's got a 4-color deck. Oh. One lander, huh? Huh.
We're mulling
You
again.
don't want to keep this one. I mean, we couldn't. Let's just think about this. We didn't have a planes, right? And there are 7 planes in our deck,
Yeah.
which means it would have been what, there are 33 cards. That would have meant there would only be like a 20% chance, a little more than a 20% chance we'd have drawn a planes the next turn.
Yeah.
Needed it in 2 turns, so it would have been like a 50% chance that we were just conceding the game.
I think actually one of the issues was we probably should have drawn, given how slow his deck. I guess that if we had like a turn 2 play and then
I mean,
our deck is pretty good. But his deck is probably easier to exploit with less cards.
you know what? That you could be right. Maybe drawing would have been the better option because he's playing 4 colors, and then you put him in a position where he's less comfortable keeping or more likely to get mana screwed.
Yeah.
And he wasn't going to do anything that quickly anyway.
Well, we're mulliganing again.
Yeah. This is awesome. I'm ecstatic for this hand.
This is the best hand we've seen.
Let's fight for this one.
You mean I'll
I
make
want to
him...
win this one. Nice. Planes. Actually, I don't think we could have drawn a worse land there. Let's just think about it on the positive side. At least our Illuminate will be really good now. If we draw it and a mountain.
Well, we're getting in for one here.
Nice.
If he bog downs...
If he bog downs, it'll be fine. Joke will be on him. We don't have any good cards in our hand. It'll be like a 1 for 0.
I know. Because he is. The land. Maybe we should have taken Probe first.
I don't think so. If we draw the Factor Fiction, we'll be pretty happy.
It's true.
All he's doing is setting up his board, which is actually pretty frightening. Oh.
Oh.
Well,
no, this is awesome.
Wait.
This is awesome.
Okay, so thank goodness we just drew that then, and hopefully he has no other removal spell, because this is really funny.
I know. If he has
I
removal...
hope that we win this race. This will be highly satisfying. I mean, this determines the game. Either he has a way to deal with Samite Archer or Samite Pilgrim, or...
No, this doesn't determine the game. This determines our ability to continue playing the game.
Well, in that sense, it determines the game. It determines my happiness for the evening. If we get to out-ping prevent his... Can you hover over the Razorfin Hunter to show everybody what card we could lose to right now?
A guy that we probably wanted in our deck. If... Oh!
Oh, he's got one of those... Let's prevent it.
And then he pings it.
Now he's going to kill our Samite Archer. Why didn't he just... I guess...
I'm not quite sure what happened either, AJ. Except
I
losing.
guess he wants to just cast something else that's good.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Oof.
His mana base looks worse than ours. I mean, I recognize that it's got a green base with Primal Growth and Fertile Ground, but... I guess we put that on the Penumbra.
He'll just cast another Primal Growth and kicker it.
So we traded a Samite Archer for an Illuminate, but given the state of the board, I'd say that we lost that end of the bargain.
We still have a chance to draw our Illuminate and kill his Razorfin Hunter
So
and draw a card.
we have to do that right away, though,
Yeah.
because this next is going to ping.
Yep.
Well, the clock is set.
It turns out that Dead Ringers and Exotic Curse were where we wanted to be.
I guess so. Nope, it doesn't even have haste.
It doesn't matter, it's gonna trade with a Kavu Climber. I guess I should have left white untapped there.
To bluff Pollen Remedy?
Yep.
This way we get to bluff Opt. Pew! Where's our Coalition Honor Guard this turn?
Yeah, we had a couple draws that would
We
have
had
been
a
good
couple
there.
outs. Now we're just in a really bad place.
I'm trading.
You bet you are. Sweet. Nothing.
Holding back.
Yep. I like how that card just says prevent 1 damage to you right now.
Gain 1 life.
I feel like Razorfin Hunter would be a cooler card if it were a 0/1. Let's play it in case of the old Illuminate draw. In which case we'd want to be drawing a lot of cards. So yeah, the truth is that we still have... There's still a place we can go. Oh.
That was pretty smart on his part.
Yeah. Well, the clock is set. Again. Now he's gonna play, what's he gonna play? Dromar? Something that we wouldn't see coming.
No, he probably has Anavolver.
Another land?
I know, right?
Factor Fiction to Illuminate?
When we lose, remind me to draw 2 more cards. Just to see what it...
Again, draw would have been? I
yeah.
mean,
at this point, I think we would have had a hard time winning even with 2 more cards, because the Razorfin Hunt...
no,
because we would have had the Archer a lot sooner.
Yeah.
And that would have... but he has an yeah, we probably would have been pretty well off.
Okay, so my Factor Fiction into Illuminate is... Wait, we're gonna main phase this? Yeah, probably... That's probably right? Just in case... So we keep I think... No, we could cast Voice of All either way. Yeah, so this is fine. Maybe a Goblin Legionnaire comes down?
Hey, look at that sweet Aura Blast.
I'm looking at it and I'm knowing that we're not going to take it.
We're taking Tribal Flames no matter what and casting a Racket Disciple after it.
Aura Blast is another card though, because he has that Fertile Ground.
It's true.
It's another slow card. So hopefully the Aura Blast with the Tribal Flames, because basically Aurora Griffin is the same thing as Tribal Flames, right?
No. Tribal Flames kills this, and then Racket Disciple...
Yeah, you're right. So we take Tribal Flames here, even though Aura Blast is another card.
I really want to point out that all of our cards have the foil stamp right now, even though they don't have foils, and it's kind of a funny bug.
That is a weird bug. Okay, so let's play our planes.
No. We could have played the mountain because he knows about it. We are going to play the mountain because he knows about it, unfortunately. Take some damage there.
Yep. Okay, well we're going to put down this wall.
Come on, just trade one time.
Oh man, give a chance. We have one of those, like, I would give us a 3% chance.
I'm trading with the
We
green
eat
guy
banana.
because we have a we have a hobble to deal with that.
You bet we do.
What
We
is
can
it?
bluff a Jilt blowout.
No.
This is Romar.
Okay.
Oh god.
So we need hobble to deal with this now.
God. What's this? Another one? If it's another one. Oh. We're gonna draw land, aren't we?
Well,
Oh.
that wasn't very exciting.
No, it wasn't. That was horrible. Oh.
I think if we didn't have to mull that game, we would have been in pretty good shape.
Having access to like Fact or Fiction two turns earlier
Yeah.
would have been pretty nutty.
Having access to everything 2 turns earlier would have been pretty good because he got flooded.
Yeah.
Would we have seen the Illuminate this game? I don't like playing this game. This is a slippery slope.
You mean the card drawing game?
The what would I have drawn game. Oh my god, just 13 cards down, you were dead!
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a little disappointing. I guess we should probably pair this with another video. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it Double Up on IPA, even though I don't want to draft again right now.
That's fine. We'll draft again some other time, and we'll also talk more about art. Like, look at Samite Archer.
Hot grandma. Oh man, look at that disgusting, like, bulbous cleavage.
I mean, it's such a weird outfit because it's got like a cross through. You can see her cleavage through a cross. So like the idea is that she's a medic, and the way that everybody, like her compatriots, know she's a medic
is they're trying to constantly look at her cleavage.
It just doesn't seem very practical. Do we want to look at any other art before we go? Like Aura Blast, which I think is one of the most poorly illustrated cards ever. Like, just the awkwardness associated with the way she's spinning that thing. It just looks like they had that art lying around and it could have been for anything, and then they just were like, well...
I just really like the color palette of a lot of these cards. Like...
That feels really Bant. Or Treva, I guess.
To me, it feels like she wants to get smashed by some Phyrexian beast because she's wearing bright purple in like a plains area.
The Planeswalker
Grassland.
Daria. Not to be confused with the character in her own...
No.
It's from Beavis and Butthead.
No. Why did we have to go there?
Infusion. Never been able to figure out what's going on in this.
It's one of those robots from the Fifth Element just exploding.
Okay, go to Dead Ringers to read the most confusedly worded card ever printed. Destroy 2 target non-black creatures unless either one is a color the other isn't.
My favorite part about Dead Ringers is this, spider web hula hoop contraption that's holding them together as they die.
Yeah.
Don't
Beautiful,
understand
isn't it? Crowed Krovax. They fought together. Now they will die together. I like the alliteration on Crowed Krovax.
I was going to point that out too. I think that the person that wrote this flavor text should still be there, even though he had to write flavor text for Dead Ringers, which was bound to be doomed.
Okay, what else did we get? Just real quick, I want to see what other art options
you want to talk some about your Seta Disciple? Because I know that this really
on a little
peeves you.
glyph in the sand. She's like, "Oh, I'm so thirsty."
Wouldn't it be smarter for her to leave her tail end by the water so she can get away better?
I don't know. I don't know what she's doing. She's just thinking. Sea holds all that you need. You simply need to know, or you simply must know how to ask for it, and you do so by drawing a little glyph.
Do you think that Greg and Tim are brothers or in a domestic partnership?
Probably brothers. I mean, this was 2000.
Yeah. People weren't very progressive 12 years ago.
I'm just saying they probably wouldn't have the same last name. Unless like they aren't both named Hildebrandt. Maybe it's just like a guy named Greg who wanted to omit his last name from the card.
I didn't even consider that. My mind is in the gutter.
Pretty unlikely. I didn't even remember that Kavu haste if they don't have a blue or white guy existed. I don't even remember what the Kavu runner is. That what it is? Or,
you just remembered the skit.
About that card entirely.
You just remembered the skit.
Skit.
Yeah, skittish Kavu.
Skittering Kavu. Skittish. Yeah, I remember that guy. What about Gerard's Verdict? I remember when that card came out, everybody was like, "Oh my god, they finally reprinted something like him." Not Gerard's Command, silly.
Oh.
Gerard's Verdict,
Oh.
top left.
I thought you were gonna
It's like they
make
reprinted
giant.
him Urok, only not at all.
I remember playing this card, and then
Yeah.
each time I built the white-black deck, fewer of them were included. So
Yep.
at least we got to talk about some nostalgic Magic cards, and Pincer Spider that should have been in our deck.
We should. I don't know why that card's so good. I guess just because it's a 2/3 for 3 and it blocks flyers.
I don't want to pigeonhole us in anything but I do not want to draft red, white, blue again.
It's just depressing to have to depend on Coalition Honor Guards in the third pack. Well, actually, this time, what I was surprised at, and maybe we were getting signals, though it's hard to judge that in this block, but we didn't see very many good blue-red or good red-white cards like we normally would want to.
I don't think there are that many good red, white cards. I mean, there's no Lightning Helix or anything. There's Goblin Legionnaire, which is probably the best. Maybe Captain's Maneuver, but the Legionnaire is like probably the most consistent.
Chaos, which is pretty astounding.
Yeah.
I remember first picking that. I like we were supposed to live by the rule that you never pass that card back in the day because every game would turn into a massive stall.
Oh yeah. Then you just
play
chaos.
like sweep up their board.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in some hours, but probably a couple of minutes for you.
I've got to continue my draft as Planet Waves now.
Okay.
So,
Bye-bye.
Bye.